Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, CODA. So this is interesting because it's an Apple original film and it won the Oscar, right? For Best Film, I believe. I'm pretty sure it won the Oscar for Best Film in this past year. It's an hour and 51 minutes long. Of course, it's 8 out of 10 on IMDb. Over 101 people have rated it so far. And CODA stands for Child of Deaf Adults. So this is a story of, I believe, her name's, girl who grows up in a deaf family. And she finds herself torn between pursuing her passion at Berklee College of Music and her fear of abandoning her parents. So I don't know. Obviously, it doesn't seem like a movie I would like, but how could I not watch an Oscar-winning movie? I don't know if I've missed an Oscar-winning movie. Best Picture, I'll say. I'm sure I've missed tons of them. But you know what I mean, recently I did if you haven't seen, there's a playlist I have on my YouTube channel back when I tried to predict the Oscars. I watched every Oscar-nominated film going into that. That was a fun year. I haven't done that since. But anyway, this is one, and I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to get into it. I think I mentioned an hour and 51 minutes long. I'm going to get into it, see what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know if it's worth watching. I'm sure everybody has seen this film but me. But here we go. I gotta wait until the weekend for these kinds of movies, so stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching CODA. We're at the 1 hour, 1 minute, 23 second mark. Wow. 1 hour, 123. That's crazy. Past the halfway point, I almost forgot to check in. Really interested in the movie. Now, you have to read a lot, of course, because as we know, our main character, Ruby, who I don't know who she is. She looks familiar, but I'd have to look her up again. She plays the daughter of a deaf family. So she has a mother, father, and a brother who are all deaf. And so she's, growing up, she's in high school. Her name is Emilia Jones. I don't know. But Marlee Matlin is the mother. I recognize her. She's in a lot of different things, and it's funny, she's in like some of the kids shows too that my kids have watched, where they teach kids sign language. Anyway, so she, of course, is a girl in high school. Her parents are like fisher. They fish. I think it's in Boston. Seems like they wear a lot of Boston gear, so I'm assuming it's all out of Boston. They go out and they fish and stuff like that. But of course, because of her whole family's deaf, she initially gets bullied when she first starts school because she didn't learn how to talk as well because of her parents not being able to talk as well. So she's kind of like, she's got that been bullied kind of aspect to her high school career, and you could see that. So, but she likes to sing. And she joins the choir because she likes a boy that's in the choir, and come to find out she's phenomenal at this. But it's about her, growing up in that situation from, a not so well-off family, but a family that loves each other, and the mother and father are truly in love, and they're funny to watch, and and there's stuff going on all around her. There's stuff going on with the fishing business that they have. There's stuff going on with the boy that she likes, and she's also she met a new teacher who's in the choir. Now this guy, I meant to tell you right away, I like this guy. I gotta find his name. I know it's terrible that I don't have it right off the top of my head, but we'll find it, and I will go Eugenio Derbez. I don't know. I've seen him in a couple of other movies. I think he's funny. I think he's great. The Latin Lover. Now, How to Be the Latin Lover and Overboard are the two different. Oh yeah, and he was in Dora the live action movie. So he's in all of those. I think he's funny. I like him. So he's the music teacher, and he's trying to help her get into Berklee, essentially. So she had no thoughts of college until she met him, and he's like, if you do well. So, there's that whole thing going on. So there's a lot going on, and underneath all the sign language. So you do have to read a lot. You have to make sure. I didn't have subtitles on at first for some reason. It didn't start, and I was like, is this how it's going to be? You know what I mean? Like, are you supposed to experience, you know, what it's like being a person who can hear but doesn't know sign language? Is this, you know, I thought that was a point of the movie. Then I turned on the subtitles and they're there. So just make sure you have them on. So there you go. All right. Really, I'm enjoying it. I like it. I like all the characters. And we'll see where it goes. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of CODA. I have to say, you know, it was good. It's a heartwarming, touching story kind of, you know, movie, as you can imagine. And, you know, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it enough to give it a 7, but not an 8. And I'm not sure why. And I'm surprised it really won an Oscar. I don't know why. I thought it was really good. But, I don't know. Anyway, I thought everybody in it was great. I loved all the characters. So, you know, sometimes you get a couple of characters here and there that, you know. I mean, everyone. There's not one that I really disliked. There's one girl who says at one point you know, it smells like fish. She was the bully in the school. But other than that, everything else was pretty, you know, nobody was a bad character. Even the brother, who I could see as maybe some people might not like, but nothing wrong with him. So I thought all the characters were enjoyable, so that made the film a lot better. I thought Emilia Jones was really good. I don't think I have seen her in anything else. I don't know. I'll have to look. I didn't even click to see if I did. And I wonder if that's really her voice. I mean, I did read that she learned to sign for this movie. So very, very impressive at what she does. Although, how do I know? I don't know really what she's signing, but I'm assuming, you know, they would make it legitimate because enough people would call them out on it. But more importantly, was that her voice? You know, and that was the most fun for me, was listening to her sing. And you know, there's times where they cut it short, and it's like, nah, I want to hear her sing the whole thing. I thought she was really good. Of course, you know, I can't sing a note, so what do I know? But I enjoyed her voice, and I like that aspect of it a lot. And it was neat to see, like, her coming from, you know, adults. Her family was deaf, and she is able to sing as well as she is. So, so there you go. It wasn't in Boston, because Berkeley is actually in Boston. They're outside of Boston, because she had made the reference to that. So, but they're in Massachusetts and fishing. So, there you go. You know, I mean, there's not much more to say. There's not really, you know, no way to really spoil it. You kind of know what you're getting when you watch it. It's really, you know, how it's going to make you feel. Ultimately, at the end, can they grab you and pull you in and want you to, you know, root for these characters, which I think they did. And it's about the acting and the characters that were actually on the screen. Do you like them? That's really the most important things in this one. Sometimes it's just, you know, plot in this one I don't think matters that much. I mean, you know, what they did worked, but it's not one of those plot heavy movies. It's not even dialogue heavy because it was all signed. But there you go. That's it. So I'm rambling, I'm pulling at straws. Definitely worth a watch. It's enjoyable. I should have done a review of all the movies nominated for an Oscar to see what I would have voted for. I don't think I've seen them all. I have to check that out. I'll get back to you on that one. But this was one I definitely didn't see. And maybe it was the best film out of all the nominees. I don't know. But that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.